front, and he knows that. He's putting down defensive turrets here. He's got the Raven for the interference matrix and the anti-armor, and he puts the anti-armor on everything Protoss related apart from a couple sentries and a zealot. He's got this concave though. Is Parting getting a little too deep, a little bit too big for his britches? Oh, nice micro there on that Warp Prism, keeping those Colossi away from those Viking missiles. But again, Parting is not done here. He's got that Warp Prism, so he's going to continue to warp in and continue to pressure. That Natural's looking wide open. Oh, the interference matrix, it's gone now. Only one tank still stands by the looks of it. Nice focus fire by the Vikings on the low health Colossus. Nice dodge with the Warp Prism. The tank is down. The Archon's dealing so much damage. The Marines still high in count. The Colossi haven't really dealt with them just yet, but they are still Colossi, and the Marines really can't dive on that army. More charge loss coming in. Keep in mind, Parting also has +1 attack on these units, so they are hitting a little bit harder here against these non-armor upgraded bio units. One Viking coming forward here, one tank. It just isn't enough, and the charge lots are in the third mineral line. The SCVs on their way home are going to get laser beamed. Oh, the no combat shields is about to finish, but it's almost too late. How many Marines have died to these Colossus? In fact, what are their kill counts? I have no idea, but a third Colossus does turn up here, Maynard. And these two Colossus are just held together by sticky tape to Muslim. I don't know how they're still working. They're so low on hit points, but they are still here and they are still doing damage. TY not targeting down the lower hit point ones. Parting all over the bio army here. Another big lift up there on the Colossi, continuing to get maximum value out of these laser giraffes. And TY is just bleeding resources. GG!
Oh, Party!
Oh.
With these upgrades, with the combat shields, he wants to do damage, he needs to do damage. Maru actually pulling into this is actually going to force Hero Marine to land those Vikings with plenty of SCVs going down, and Hero Marine actually, behind the SCV losses, takes out the army of Maru as well, and suddenly things look terrible for Maru.
Nim's good, but it ain't that good. Maru terribly misjudging that engagement, trying to bust those siege tanks with his marine advantage, but it was mere seconds before his 1-1 in combat shields finished. It was a massive anti-timing from Maru. He had 3 Ravens gathering energy. He needs to be more patient, and now he pays a massive price. 25 SCVs going down, and he still hasn't even held on. Maru, this is a doom push. He wants Hero Marine to fight this front on because he knows he's just going to, even though he's down on Ravens, those Ravens aren't going to have a chance to land many spells. Hero Marine, if he can ambush the push, it's good, but that's a ramp. I don't know if this is the fight that Hero Marine needed. He lands some interference matrices. Is it enough? I don't think so. The auto turrets go down. The Vikings crushing the air battle for Maru. And Maru, I think he might be making the incredible comeback, the one we could not believe. We discounted it. We said there's no way he's getting back in this game. But Maru, his economy, his infrastructure, nowhere near the level of Hero Marines, but he says one supercharged army, masses of Vikings control the skies, and absolutely counted a massive portion of Hero Marines supply with that.
And Maru now has the 40 supply lead, and so much of it, all of it really, and then some is in that army supply. Hero Marine is struggling to get some army back up, but what can he really do? His starport's currently camped, an anti-armor missile goes down a bunch of Vikings, but his Viking number of Maru is actually just, it's so much better than whatever Hero Marine can muster up here. His Raven's not really looking all that helpful as the interference matrix takes that can't die because nothing else is here for Hero Marine.
Oh my lord! I mean, the Ravens are so powerful at shutting down the tanks, but Maru here, almost like a surprise maneuver, comes out with almost 30 Vikings, and it makes his tanks so much more useful.
Mutas get them awfully weak, and that is a now defended base. If Clem has any reinforcements whatsoever, he can go ahead and deal with the Mutas, but the Mutas actually have to come back as Clem is once again dug into that third base.
Look at that break spread!
There's that much to work with! The Widowbine
you have
popped off!
but you can't connect onto more than a couple of Marines, and Cyril is gonna tap out! Clem can't believe it! He's done it!
Okay, so... Okay.
You're a Protoss expert. You need to do the talking here because I have never seen that.
Okay, Okay, let's just... I have actually zero idea what this is. Okay, the end goal here, right? Australia's throwing down another cannon. Now, Trap is just getting cannons himself. So this is... I think this is looking very, very good right here for Trap. Ooh, actually, if this cannon goes off, I would have loved to see if Australia also got like a cyber core or something like that, so he can throw batteries down. It's not going to be the case. Now, the first helic of Trap is going to fall. I have no clue what's happening. I've never seen this in my life. We have a recall with probe. We have 2 zealots here. No, 3 zealots here for Australia, and cannons are being built right now. The cannon of Trap is being taken out by the 3 zealots and the probe. There's a cannon going up right now. For Astrea, the probes are being pulled. I can't even see that.
I think this is it. I think this is it. The cannons from Astrea are going up. It's 3 cannons apiece.
GG.
Trap calls the GG.